Hello! You've been asking about the longer interviews of my harp colleagues about the straight or curved fingers, and here they are.
Ciao Chiara, Olivia here from the UK. I play with straight fingers and I was trained to strengthen my fingers to get them straight against a table or the edge of your harp. And I think that's so I can close my fingers fully, so there's a nice follow through, as if I was a tennis player and I can follow through my swing. And when I play with rounder fingers, it makes the sound a bit more brittle. So that's why I go straight. Bye.
Hello everyone, I will give you today my opinion about playing curved fingers or straight fingers. So first of all, I think it depends a lot of the hand, the physiognomy of the hand, because there are people that do a lot like this and they cannot control. So we have to analyze first of all how the hand is. So this is the first step. But I think in general we should all think and teach to play curved fingers, because when you play curved fingers you can have more contact with the string and control better the sound and feel the nerve of this part, which is very important for the contact with the string. And when we play straight, we lose a lot of this, okay? So this is my opinion. But for example, in my case, there are some passages, specific things I can show you that I cannot control 100%. For example, when I do this kind of things with the third and fourth, I'm not completely curved. They go a bit straight, even if I'm always thinking curved, because I like to think this nerve and this contact with the string. So when I teach, I think it's important to transmit to the student to play like this, no, the curved, so you can have more contact with the string. But of course there are exceptions, and there are great harpists playing like this, straight, and it can work. But I think so. My opinion is, in general, we should think curved to have more contact, but there are exceptions.
Hi Chiara, how are you? I'm Akiko from Tokyo, Japan. I use curved fingers because I feel it suits to me. Maybe because my finger joints are not very strong, although I try to train well. If I do with straight fingers, at the time I play, my fingers tend to go this way. It loses the control. So I feel I'm good with curved fingers.
Hello, I'm Cristina La Bruna. I'm teaching in Liceo Musicale Cavour in Torino. Chiara asked me about hand position. Which is the best, straight or curved? I have this problem in my finger. So when I was child, it was so difficult for me to be stable. And I study a lot of exercise to be stronger here. At the beginning, I tried to make an opposite movement to fix, like this. Maybe it's better here. So to make this, but I don't suggest now, because after I felt very stressful, also the sound, it was no soft. So I change again, and now I stay straight here like this. To be stronger in the finger, I told you before, I play a lot of exercise to be fixed here in the second finger. So it's very important to fix, not to do like this. So a lot of exercise, and also a scale. Upper and down, also with the third. It's very important to put not too much inside and make this, so only a little bit. Also with the 4, then 4 and 3, 3 and 2, and 4 and 2. After this, I decide to play straight. Of course, I change my position, depends of the sound. If I listen a lot of noise, I change also in the upper side. So not very straight, but curved. In my experience as a teacher, I've seen that often the choice between straight and curved depends also by the hand. If you have a small hand, it's easier to play a little bit curved. If you have a very big hand, it's better straight. Of course, this is not a rule. So, in my opinion, the best way is to be relaxed and to have a very beautiful sound. So, change if you need it.
Hello everybody, my name is Elisabeth Plank and I'm a harpist from Austria. I was very excited when Chiara asked me to talk about the subject of straight or curved fingers because, and not many people know this, I play with straight fingers for most of my life and only switched to curved when I was 25. And my reason for switching was sound. Why? So you can see I have very long, very thin fingers, and so I do not have much cushion, much pillow on my fingertips. And so my sound already comes very direct, very precise. And well, with straight fingers, to me, it seems even more enhanced, this directness, this precision, which is great for some things, but for other things, you also need a certain warmth. And so when I had the option of switching, I really thought about it because, well, it was big change, but just the idea of having more flexibility in my sound made it worth it. And looking back, I'm really happy I did the switch. I never regretted it actually. So yeah, I will show you the difference. I hope you can hear it with the microphone. To me, it's very obvious. Maybe it's just in my head. Yeah, but maybe you can hear it. So we'll start first with straight fingers and then I'll show you the curved fingers. So to me, one option that I mentioned before, what gives me variety of sound with curved fingers, is that I can change the angle of the finger, the angle of my hand, how it fits me. And with straight fingers, to me it seems like I only had like one real option that felt safe. And with curved fingers, I can adjust also. I think, of course, for some things like scales, you find a position that's comfortable, but sometimes, let's say for an octave, you can adjust according to the angle that you need, or also for a chord, how big the space is between fingers. So let's continue with chords with both hands. Again, I will start with the straight option, and then I will show the curved option. Okay, let's ignore the fact that I have no more control over my fingers when I play with straight fingers, but the sound is so much different. The sound of the curved fingers has way more body, more warmth. It's more like a wah, whereas the straight fingers like direct. Occasionally I also use straight fingers for some things, but not for long moments, because obviously I'm not used to it anymore. I don't know what's right or wrong, if there's a right or wrong. Maybe it just comes down to preference. But one thing that I think is very, very important, in some master classes I have worked with students that kind of had a mix. So they played in one hand with straight and curved fingers. And when I asked them what they were supposed to use, they didn't know. And I think whatever you do, you should be aware of what you want to do. You should be able to control what you want to do, because only then you have the option to shape the sound how you want it to be, and also to feel safe in your technique.
That was so interesting, wasn't it? I'll see you in my next video. Ciao!
Thank you for subscribing, like.